Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to 31 Days of Halloween here at Spillage Studios. Of course, joined by my two guests, or three
Guests.
hosts, whatever you want to call them. I run the show
I've
here,
been
basically.
demoted to guest in every Spillage episode ever, and I'm the producer. I'm doing all of it.
Yeah, he volunteered.
Okay,
Uh,
well, I mean, I did, but whatever. None of
but
us are
yeah,
making money off of it. We're all volunteers.
um, my movie today is In My Mother's Skin, which is a weird movie. I wasn't expecting at all what the plot was. Before I went into it, I just heard like this movie is cool, unique. So basically, what this movie is it takes place during World War II in the Philippines, which is a setting you never see.
No, yeah, that's a
Um,
rare one.
but yeah, basically, it's the story about um, there's this Filipino family who's basically working with the Japanese, who are the bad guys to them. Um, but the dad's trying to like find a way out because he's a merchant and basically stole this gold for the Japanese and is trying to like kind of get out of it and get the Americans' help so he can fucking get his family out of there because I guess the Japanese were doing really bad things there too, which they did everywhere. And they're talking
Fair.
about like babies getting thrown in the air and fucking skewered by bayonets and shit like that. It's a fucked up movie that talks about like the tragedies happening in the Philippines at the time. But at one point, the dad leaves basically and leaves. It's the mother, a maid, the two children, a boy and a girl. The girl's name I can't know. I don't remember how to say, but I know the son's name is Biryani. It's a really fucked up movie. Only in Filipino. There's no dub for it or anything.
Oh,
But it was also a Sundance. I think it was the winner of the Sundance Film Festival in 2023.
oh, okay,
I want to
cool.
say. But yeah, I think it's all Filipino actors and everything.
It's a foreign. It is a Filipino movie, like 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's fully Filipino. I'm not 100% sure, but it's all Filipino actors. Like you could tell.
Hmm.
Um, it's super well made for being like it's definitely a low budget film. Of course, being a film festival film, I mean, there is some CGI and stuff like that in it. But basically, this their dad leaves at one point to like link up with the Americans and try and figure stuff out. And the mom gets sick, like super sick. So these kids, just the two kids, decide to venture out into the far, like the woods, and try and get to a village to get food and medicine for the mom. And the son, gets lost from his daughter. He goes see some really fucked up shit. Basically, goes up to a river and finds a bunch of dead Filipino people, like slaughtered by the Japanese. And then this daughter gets lured in by like a fairy character who
Okay.
like promises to grant her wishes. And what she doesn't know is this is one of those kind of movies where it's like, hey, we can grant you this wish, but there's some fucked up shit gonna happen. And basically, the mom gets healed, but she's messed up. She's like part cicada now, which is a big thing. Cicadas
Oh,
are a big thing in this fucking movie. So if you love Evangelion for just hearing cicadas go crazy all the time, this is the movie for you. Um,
always got to get
yeah,
Evangelion in there, dude.
hey man,
It applies to everything. It applies to everything.
it is the greatest show of all time, maybe.
But yeah, so
But
it
yeah,
does get like fantastical. It's not just like a period piece.
uh, yeah. Basically, the mom becomes a fucking monster, basically,
Hmm.
and it just goes. The ending is like everything's fucked up about the movie. Like, there's no happy ending. Like you think, oh fuck, this is about to be a happy ending. Um, and then no, dude, it's fucked up.
So really,
That shit
very
is,
depressing.
yeah, it's a very depressing film, really gory.
It seems to be the theme of
How are
Ethan's
the
movies.
effects?
the effects are decent. Sometimes they're a little like the cicadas themselves, like small bug. I don't know why. It's something I've realized with like a lot of movies. They don't do CGI bugs well.
Hmm.
Like I feel like almost nobody does.
It's always just like a
Uh,
weird like particle simulation swarm thing.
yeah, and overall it's good and creepy. There's like weird. I was thinking more it was gonna be like fly effects for the mom.
Hmm.
Like or like more body horror. It's less body horror than you think. And it's not necessarily creepy. Like there's some parts where I was like, okay, this seems like it's gonna be creepy. I was prepping for the jump scare, but there was really like no jump scares or anything like that.
Hmm.
It's more just pure like gore and just like build up horror,
Yeah.
like tension, a lot of tension in the film. One thing I will say though is some of the shots are really cinematic. The audio work in this is fucking amazing. Like there's so much stuff where it's like either the mom's making a creepy ass noise and you hear it, or it's like you hear thuds and movement in the house and stuff like that they're in, because they're actually like rich because the dad's a merchant, so it's like a big mansion that they live in. So it's kind of that horror film, big mansion, lots of not, it's small, I guess compared. It's like a plantation home almost,
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of size. It's not huge, but it's like a big house, and there's a lot going on in it. But it's a really cool film that goes to a place that I think very few films have ever gone to. I don't think I've ever seen a war film in the Philippines.
No, I mean
Like-
that theater, specifically the Philippines in World War II. I don't know if I've ever watched anything that wasn't a documentary that took place there.
Yeah, so it's super unique, super fucked up, really cool gore scenes. The intro kind of shows you what happens. Like it kind of gives you a sneak peek of what's going to happen in the film, but you're kind of honestly when it starts, you're like, is this a zombie film?
Mm.
Like I'm like, it is not a zombie film at all.
But the beginning foreshadows the ending.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't
it's
know
just-
what it actually is until the end, I'm assuming.
yeah. I mean, till like midway through, but it's
Yeah.
just fucked up. Really fucked up film. Really, for being an hour and a half, I sat there and I opened my phone because it was like, or I clicked on the time or paused it or something like that, and I was like, damn, it's been 44 minutes. I've been watching this movie. It feels like 10 minutes. Like it's
Damn.
just one of those films that really sucks you in, and it's a really, really good film. Really well made. Small cast, nothing big, but they really work all their assets that they have really well. Like the shots are well filmed. There's nothing like I'll say. Watching some of these movies, I notice that some of the shots are like so. When you see like low budget films, it's like so drastic when like a scene changes or something like that. It's like, damn, like why the fuck did that happen? Like it just fucking went from night to day in a second, and just completely fucking throws you out of it. Like, okay, this is a film. This movie, the fucking sequential shots are really, really well filmed and really keep the effects of everything. Like you'll see a character walk into a room and hear noises and not know what's going on. You just get that door shot. And then when it finally pans in, it like really shows it well and adds to the horror elements of it. I don't think the movie's very scary overall to me, but I think it's really, really well done.
It's more of a slow burn horror, maybe, where it just
Yeah.
grinds you
I don't
down.
want you to say slow burn, because there's a lot that happens in the movie. Like there's a lot of fucked up shit that happens. And
Or is it just it grinds you down with an overwhelming amount of depression?
I mean, it does that at some points. That like the ending is definitely like it's just a depressing vibe because you're seeing this family basically fall apart due to sickness and lack of food and everything like that. And it's one of those one of those movies where it's like nobody's safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucked up, dude. There's one scene at towards the end that's I don't really want to spoil it, but just one of the main characters find something, and dude, that scene's so fucked up. And it's also a big movie about deceit because he has the gold, people are betraying him, betraying the family because they're trying to hunt for the gold
Right.
and basically trying to save themselves at the same time because it's a really fucked up time. And I don't know, it's just one of those things there's gonna be people that benefit off the fucking tragedy, and there's people actively watching benefit from the tragedy or try and get what they can from this family because I'm not trying to say this is a thing nowadays, but man of the household is a big thing in a lot of these Asian countries, and during this time, so him being away, there's a lot less protection to the family. So this girl, of course, by going to this ferry, is trying to be that protection, not realizing, hey, this is more like a witch or somebody's
Yeah.
gonna betray them.
You're letting the devil in. Yeah.
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 So
That's interesting. Though.
very unique. Kind of
What's
also
your
gives me-
rating? What's your rating?
I'd say it's a 8.7 out of 10.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really unique. Honestly, almost gives me Hereditary vibes too. It's really religious religiously based, almost in like a culty sense, and like Catholicism is really built into the plot because I think the Philippines were one of those original like heavily influenced by the like priests and everything that came during colonization of Asia.
Yeah.
So, super unique film. I would really love to do it on a slash cast just because I think it's such a unique film that almost no other film I've watched is like.
Yeah. Now the Philippines is
Sounds-
very interesting with that because the Philippines was colonized by Spain, Catholicism. They had their colonization and like invasions by Japan, and then us as well. So they're like a crazy fusion of different like world cultures, actually. But that's
Yeah,
super
super
interesting.
unique.
I might check that out. Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, that's all I got. Unless anybody's got any questions, but
No.
all right.
See you guys next episode.
Thank you all very much for watching. Peace.